Welcome to Ajane.
I thought you were not.
Welcome to Ajane. Welcome to
I thought you
Ajane.
were not singing.
Hello guys, long time no see. You're welcome today. What has been the excuse?
There's no excuse.
We have been busy.
Uh-huh.
We have been busy with life, with money, with share house and everything. So
Work. We launched Running Trust. I think the last video we dropped, we were talking about launching Running Trust and developing. So we launched it almost a month now, and it has been a roller coaster of plenty things upon plenty things. So, but we are back. So we have talked about being consistent a lot of times. I think it will be cliche now to talk about it again. But
yeah,
we promise you to try. We'll keep trying.
we'll keep trying. Then
Trying.
we also have Sheda Art Week. If you see our space, you see our work. Sheda Art Week shook Ibadan. We shook Ibadan like they.
It was powerful.
Yeah, it was the first of its kind in the city of Ibadan. You can go and check Sheda page on Instagram.
Sheda House at Sheda House.
At Sheda House on
Instagram.
Instagram. You will see, and if you need me to send you pictures from day 1 to 7, it's on
Don't
our
worry.
Google Drive. We'll send it to you, plain and direct.
We might even tweet that link. Oh.
It's true.
Yeah, we should tweet the link so that people can see it. Once you have our Twitter handle, you see it.
Alright.
Yeah, but we are back. We are back. I know you have missed that. Welcome to our channel song.
Everyone will be only so much. Whether it's hunger or sleep. So guys, we'll be discussing something very interesting. It's just a conversation I had with myself.
With yourself.
Yes, I thought about it. I was like, this marriage thing, gone. What is the something about it?
I've always had it in my mind, sha. I mean,
Yeah.
the concept of marriage and dating.
So I feel that in dating, this is more, the relationship is more enjoyable and interesting than marriage.
Is it enjoyable?
No,
I think it's spontaneous. Okay.
Is it spontaneity? I don't.
I think it's spontaneous.
Fuck that. You can go out for lunch, you can go out for dinner, you can wake up and I want to go out somewhere. There is no pressure, there's no stress.
Yeah, you can just wake up and just do certain
No, you can
things.
still do that in marriage. I don't even know how to describe it.
It's
I
not
have
as
I have a strong point, just I can't remember it. It's just that you're not thinking about food, you're not thinking about house rent, you're not thinking about anything, you're just thinking about yourself.
You're not thinking about valor.
Yes, you're not thinking about anything. You just know you will do a midnight call till you sleep off. You know, say, don't put it off, or I want to be hearing your breathing and your snoring and all of those things.
I remember you used to sleep off a lot when we were talking.
You're a liar.
It's a truth. It's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah, liar. So then, when it now comes to marriage, okay, in singles you go out. There's so many places we go. I remember somebody telling me that before you got married, or just early the first stage of marriage, you guys were doing a lot of touring around, moving around, but now you're not touring around and all of that. And the first thing will be like, there's no money, but I realized that more money is actually coming in than when you're single. But that money is not showing. What happened? Gone. Then in marriage now, you now realize that you won't think of to even think of yourself in being in a relationship is even difficult because there are so many things to think about. So I don't know. I'm not thinking that people should not. That's why and I realize that's why many people are doing boyfriend and girlfriend outside Nigeria. You don't marry because when you marry, like you just cross the line. Your life becomes complicated and annoying.
So what's the question? The question is.
And it's not a question. It's just a random thought. I don't know. It's a random thought that why is life like that? Is it that because there's no money? I'm thinking that maybe if I have plenty of money, I won't have to be. I would live my marriage like a relationship. Is it that there's no money? I don't know.
So I don't know. Me too. I don't know. I've been thinking about it too. But my thoughts are people have actually raised these questions, and people have drawn the conclusion that dating is just the best, and that is the argument the people in those societies have to keep dating for life instead of marrying. But we are Christians. We are believers. We cannot do what they do in dating. We can't do what they do in dating. And there's a purpose for which God designed marriage. So that argument may not work in our context. But the issue still remains that dating has a lot of, because we are practical examples. when we were dating, we used to be spontaneous. We traveled a lot more for leisure when we were dating than now. We hung out in places more when we were dating than now. Of course, even when we got married, God save, the early days of our marriage, we were still a little more spontaneous than we are now. But it was still not as much as when we were dating. So those are the issues. From our context, I think we got a lot more busy.
It's not about.
No,
it's not about us.
I'm giving practical examples from my perspective.
Okay.
I'm saying that what I've seen in our own scenario is that we got a lot more busy. And then you mentioned the issue of money. But I don't think money is actually the issue. Go.
So what is the issue?
In my context, what I'm saying now, in our context, we got a lot busy.
Yeah, it's money that makes you got busy now. Money that got you busy. If you are working somewhere that you are working and you are getting 1 million.
I'm not talking about shared housework. There are more issues to worry about.
Does it not boil down to money? Because I just thought about it that if I'm making 1 million naira in a month, two of us are making 1 million in a month now, and
1 million is much now. Just say 500k.
No, 1 million is okay. 1 million is okay. Bukata mi pọ̀ gan, ìṣòro mi pọ̀ gan, tí mo need owó fún. If you say you are making 1 million in a month now, all of the things that you are doing, jumping up and down, you are not doing it again. You have time you go to work, come back. When you say the work, you go by 8, you come back by 4. So that means by 4 to whatever time, I have time there. I have money to pay a nanny, a professional nanny that can take care of the child. So I can go out. Then I don't have to worry about any other thing. So I feel that it still boils down to money. Then I can be spontaneous. And I just saw somebody post Oburukatu Ranch, and I feel like going there. I take a flight there, and I go on Friday, and I come back on Monday morning and resume to work. It's still money. Money is the issue.
I believe that money is a factor. I don't even dispute it.
It's a major factor.
But the thing is, what I'm thinking is, when we were dating, we did not have so much money. Or let me say, the people that this often happens to also. It's not as if they had too much money to when they were dating.
No, I'm saying that the money was proportionate to the need. Now, the money is more than the...
No,
the need is more than the money. So okay. It's money that is the issue. I've thought about it. I'm not a problem.
But maybe not many examples though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But there are examples or there are possibilities of a scenario where there's not so much money just the way it is, and there's still some,
So how do you suggest?
We ourselves, we have taken some deliberate steps.
Okay.
There was a day we lodged in a place, just spent a week. I think it was a weekend, Sunday. Okay, no weekend.
It's
Sunday.
Weekend. Where do you want to see my
See?
right?
It goes back to money.
Lowest mine. Okay, weekend is 2 days. 3 days. But we spent only 1 day.
Only 1 day.
Yeah, and it was really good. But that was before Valor came. Yeah.
Now, okay, actually, that actually brought us the issue of money. If there was money, we would have spent the whole weekend. Now, there are times where we took ourselves, we deliberately just left the office in the afternoon and went to one place to eat.
How many days?
Just 1 day. I'm saying
just
that.
One. No. The way I said it, like, we deliberately, I want to be hearing like 5. We can only say it.
I'm painting a picture of what we tried to do, despite not having money. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying money is not the issue. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that we ourselves have taken some deliberate steps, which shows how difficult it will be. Especially when there is no money to do the spontaneity and stuff. So I agree that there's money. But aren't there ways one can be deliberate? I believe that, there's no money, but it's not enough. It's not enough reason. That's where I think, there's this problem. We have identified the problem. But the essence of knowing the genesis of a problem is to find solution. So we don't have money, yes.
I still believe that dating is still better. In that sense,
I don't think it's better.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying that it's much more easier.
I don't even think we should compare dating and marriage.
No, it's not that I'm comparing. It's just I'm not looking at my life that. Why is my life this complex? Why?
Your life is not complex.
No, because it's become so much responsibility. You have to take care of the child. Child is crying. Sometimes you can't even read the Bible, like let me even do devotion from beginning to the end. Something will shall happen in between, and that in between you are off. You can't pray as you want to pray. Of course, I know that. I'm not regretting it. I'm not saying I should not marry. I'm just like
I get.
I'm just like, is this thing really worth
reality?
Like, the reality of it. You can be single without, if you don't have a child yet, it's almost as if you are dating. It's almost the same thing. But when the child comes, like having a child changes the game. And when it now becomes 2, 3, there are women that say that even to rub powder on their face with 3 kids is so difficult for them because they don't have help. Understand? So
money is the issue. If she has money, she will get a nanny.
Get a nanny.
But now, me, I'm saying that marriage is not the problem. The concept of marriage.
Of course, it's not. It's not.
The concept of having a child is not the problem, right? It is the peculiarity of each person's situation, which money is usually the common denominator. Sure, you get. So now I'm looking at it now. I thought about it before we started making it. When we were prepared to make this to make this video, that okay, are we now going to say dating is better than marriage? No. And I concluded that no, it is not better. In fact, there's no comparison because there are 2 different phases of life. It's like comparing when you were in school with when you are outside school. They are both very, very important, but you can't take one above the other. So that's where I see it. So I think dating is what it is. A stage where you are committed to an individual, you are learning an individual, you are preparing and seeking God's face about certain things, personal stuff. Now you are in marriage. You are a lot more committed on a different level. Sex is not the only thing that differentiates dating and marriage. It's not the only thing. Then you have a home, you have a ministry. If you are the man or the woman in the home, you have a ministry. Service is different from when you were dating. Yeah. Do you get? So in fact, you take up some roles in the person's life that the parents were performing before. The parents were the one paying my school fees before now. But right now, if I want to pay my school fees, if I don't have the money, I turn to you, right? So I think they are very different. So I don't want people to make the mistake of doing that comparisons. But the issue is that we need to look at it critically. I don't think we have answers to this. This is a conversation. We would like you to.
No. What I would just say is that for every stage you get to comes more responsibilities. Having kids, having. By the time you grow, when the children who leaves, it's not left to 2 of you. That's another phase. So people are facing a lot on that phase. Yeah. When the kids have left, I'm looking at my parents. When we went on this last week, I was looking at that or more. She was telling me some things that how she and daddy now, the way they now live their lives and stuff, like wow, or more. So this thing is this real and stuff like that. So you get if you So do you get? So I'm looking at this is a new phase of their lives. Before I am the one that will take the car to the mechanic. I'll be just go and drop whoever buying stuff. My dad just pick the car and say I'm going out. I'm like, wow, so this man can go out on his own. Do you get? It's a new phase. So you're right. Every phase has its own challenges, and we must identify them. And I believe that once you know the source of the problem, then solution is near. Knowing is not enough, and just say, oh, this is a problem. Oh, wow. Then there has to be a way. There has to be something you can do to either solve entirely or just or manage through. That's where I see it. So I feel that one can be more deliberate. Yeah, and
there's no money, but.
For me, what I concluded, because someone cannot be thinking of all these things, is to enter somebody's brain. Because sometimes you just wake up like, is this life? Like, is this how I'm going to live and all? So I just learned that for every stage, if I had known, because I know, because I remember when I was pregnant and it was a few weeks, I was like, let's have a hangout, a hotel, and I was like, let's do it because we may not have time to do it anymore. Babies here, and people have been saying babies change, like, but I never knew that it was going to be this deep. Like, I never didn't know it's going to be this serious.
I'm telling you, and if we're having like this, some people have it tougher.
Yes, because we're working together, so it makes this easier. We have people around. I can still move around. Have to ask me to hold value. I'm coming. You understand? There are people around, but people that have different jobs. Husband is working in different place, different city, and the wife is working in another place, and they have to take care of each other. So it's really not that easy. So what I would say is that for every stage that you are in, maximize it to the utmost.
Exactly.
Use it properly. I'm trying to speak phonetic. use the situation very well, because you may not have it. You may not have it that smooth anymore. Even when your kids are out, you may not have that youthfulness, that whatever, the whole situation may not be as good as when you just got married. Some people say, hey, it goes back to when you get married, two of you are not alone. It's really not like that. There's so much things to do, there's so much responsibility you still have to do. You still have to pray for those children, you still have to ask after them, you have to be in their lives, you understand? So be serious about whatever stage you are. If you are married, you are still expecting a child, instead of, I know that it can be a very serious situation where you are waiting for a child. I'm telling you that as much as you pray, as much as you try to have that child, maximize that opportunity, my dear. If the child come like this, if the child come like this, your life's gonna change. It's gonna change in a way that you're not gonna understand. And for people outside Nigeria, they say that it's even more traumatic for them, because you don't have help, and getting a professional help is so expensive. It's not like in Nigeria where you just go and take your mother and drop the child with you and say, "Mommy, take your child and give her the bag and just walk away."
Or get one girl from the village.
Yeah, get one girl from it. It's also like that. You can't get somebody from the village. Some people won't take children from here and say, you will take care of my child when I get there. When they get there, those people can turn around and say, she brought me as a slave, or brought me, and becomes a problem. So that's an issue with it. So maximize all the times you have. Some people get their children, they say that they will still get to work, so they don't get to work again for the next 10-15 years, like the wife, because they don't know how to balance things out, or it may not be convenient for the two to work. So guys, please take this thing seriously. I don't know if it's a message God is speaking to you. If you are in the dating stage, all those say, I don't want to spend money, we are spending money going out, please use that money, because in the years to come you will have that money. To go out will be a problem. Because that child that you take outside to a restaurant, the child will disgrace you with cry. You just want, "Madam, please, can you please leave this place, or can you do a takeout?" And the whole experience is gone. So it's gone. Maximize it.
This is a balance. No, we've made video content that you. But the dating period is not for eating out everywhere and jumping and learning person. There's a balance. You must do that at the same time. Have fun, and then there's a tendency to in marriage, or when maybe after having a kid, to slip into the automated lifestyle of baby work, and your morning devotion, family altar, all these things get to die off. We are learning. I'm learning all these things, to not let all these things just slip away from us because of the plenty work. Because look at it, you work in the office, you get home, you may still have to work, take care of the baby, find food, then meetings here and there, and stuff like that. So, and then sex too can become very chore-like, can become work. It can, in fact, we'll have a topic on this one later. Let me not dive into that. So there's a tendency that the important things of life in marriage becomes the things you were like, do this, may become stressful. So in all of it, marriage is very beautiful. These things are not enough to say marriage is bad or tough. Marriage is not even tough. It's just it comes with it comes with its own challenges, and we must learn to maximize the challenges.
And the challenges are responsibilities.
Responsibilities. The pastor was saying, no, not for pastor, in our financial class, that we have authority in Christ, and the authority is delegated authority, and authority is given to someone that is responsible. It means that Christ has given you the authority, then you have the responsibility to use the authority. Marriage, the plenty things that come in marriage is an opportunity for you to be responsible. You are responsible at the same time, you make the best of the marriage and the union. I think that's it. Thank you very much. If he's man behind the camera, help us thank him.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Whatever it is your thoughts, what do you think about marriage? What do you think about dating? What do you think about all of those things? Is this not to scare anybody? I'm just talking about the realities.
Yeah.
Of course, marriage is beautiful. You know that already. And one thing that I would say that will help us is to create your own rules. Like we say, make your own rules. Don't burden that woman with you have to go morning, afternoon, evening, or this is how we are supposed to do our life this particular way. I don't want to do this and create your own. Like I was telling my husband that, because Esther has been with us and she has been helping us, and she's going for service now. And I decided that she's going to service in Anambra. In case you are in Anambra State, and you want to connect with her,
Please
connect with her, take care of her.
Indicate.
You will receive the blessings of a prophet, because we are prophets.
send us an email if you need to link
That's
up.
a joke.
Yeah.
So she's leaving, and I told my husband that I'm not sure we will be able to cope with all this washing of plates thing, because it's a lot. It's a time to wash plates and all of those things. I said, when we get disposable plates, when we use them to eat, we throw them away. If I find disposable pot, I'm going to use it and throw it away. So as much as possible to cut down time. There's so much work to do. We do a lot of work. There's so much work to do. We don't have so many staff because we are still growing. We don't have so much staff. We don't have to bring people that we cannot pay and all.
Yeah.
So we have so much to do. So the time that we're using to watch video, I would have used it to create a content for a social media platform. So try to
Set
build
your
your
rules.
life. Yes. Try to, you understand yourself. So two of us are working the same place. Some people are working separately, are working different. Find how to put your own rules. Someone is saying, don't do it like this. In marriage, don't do it like that. Don't like
Imagine
that.
if we
Don't follow those things.
Imagine if
What
we don't
will
have
work
the
for
culture
you?
of eating out and we are cooking all our meals morning, afternoon, night. Person for don't die.
So we'll cook morning food. They will now put the other one inside the cooler. Then all the cooler to now carry it, now wash out. Guy.
So just set your rules. Set your rules. Nothing is hard written.
Yes.
Set your rules.
Do it your
You
way.
know you're a child of God. You know the biblical standards for your life. Set your rules within the confines of the child of God, what you should do and what you should not do. So please don't take us out of context though. Set your rules, you get what I'm saying? So set your rules. And life is beautiful. Marriage is beautiful.
Just know that it comes with responsibilities.
Yeah.
Be ready for it. Don't run away from it. Guys, subscribe to our channel.
Please
subscribe.
Click the link
We'll
below.
be dropping another video soon. Did you notice a change in our video? If yes, tell us what you saw.
Yeah. Our email is still therealayodelis@gmail.com. Maybe to scroll below. Maybe. Thank you so much. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you for staying put.
Thank you.
God
Love
bless
you
you.
guys.
The blessing of the prophet is on you.